Okay guys, so in this video I want to show you how to set up your Facebook in-stream ad for monetization. Okay, so if your page has reached the criteria for monetization, so this is how to set it up. Okay, now before I start, let me quickly say something for those of you struggling with the issue of you follow monetization policy not taking green, or for those of you having the issue of you live or you reside in eligible country not taking green, then this is what you should do. If you have the issue of you reside in eligible country not taking green, just continue posting content on that page. Continue posting on that page. Make sure you turn on your location service so that it can recognize your device's location and pick it up. Then continue posting content. Then for those of you having the issue of you reside having the issue of you follow Facebook monetization policy not taking green, what you need to do is to be going live. Go live for like 4 to 5 times. Go live on the page. Try to get people to interact with your page. Just go live on the page, post content on the page, and be active on that page. Now, one thing I want you to know is that when you create your page newly, you might see you reside in an eligible country not taking green. You will also see you follow the Facebook monetization policy not taking green. That is because your page is less than 30 days old. Okay, so take note guys. So if you're having any of those issues, just continue posting content. Come live multiple times, maybe 4 to 5 times. Come live, post content, interact with your page, engage and all that. Then that should solve your problem. Lastly, if that doesn't work, you should try and run ads with that page. Just run ads with a page, maybe any kind of ad, maybe page like ads, or boost one of your posts or your videos on that page, and in less than 7 days or as long as it takes, your criteria will be showing green. All right, so now let's set up our in-stream ads. As you can see, this is one of my pages. I have one that my personal profile, that one has been set up for in-stream ads, and set to earn money already on that page. Then for this page, my other page, as you can see, so now let's get started. If you're on mobile, just go to professional mode on mobile, then navigate to monetization, and when you have met the criteria, just scroll down to in-stream ads and click on get started or setup. So now I'll click on get started. I'm on desktop right now, but you can do the same thing on mobile device. Okay, so let's get started. So now the first thing it shows here, it says review, agree to the terms and conditions. Okay, so let me just click on review. I'll scroll down, try to read these terms and conditions because it depends on who you are. You might not agree to these terms and conditions. So if you don't agree, don't set up your in-stream ad. But if you agree, you can click on agree to terms. For me, I will click on agree. So now that I've done that, the next thing is to set up account. So we're going to set up our payout account. Okay, so let's go. So okay, the next thing, you can add a PayPal or bank account to associate with this page. You may need your tax info, routing and bank account numbers for setup. Okay, so okay, like I said, they said you can add a PayPal or bank account to associate with this page, and you may also need your tax info, your routing and bank account numbers for setup. Okay, so now before I continue, here's my advice for you. Do not, I repeat, do not use, if you're in Nigeria, do not use your Nigerian bank details to set up your payout. Okay, do not use your Nigerian details to set up your payout. All right, so now try, if you don't have a domiciliary account, you can use, I'll recommend some platforms you can use. You can use gray.co. Gray offers you a US bank account. All right, you can use this. So just click on, just get started. You can create an account on this platform. It is free, guys. Okay, so let me, it's not loading. Okay, so let me, you can see. Then the other one is Pay. So you can use Pay. You can use Pay as well. Pay and Gray, they work almost the same. All right, so you can use these two platforms to get a US bank account. And the last one is Payoneer. All right, Payoneer.com. All right, these three platforms are platforms that offer you US bank account. So for now, I will recommend you use just these two. Gray, I personally recommend these two. Any of them works. I've used both of them to receive payment from my client and online. All right, so use any of them, create an account, get a US account, create an account, verify your account, and get a US account. All right, to get a US account. Then the other one I said, you can go to your bank and open a domiciliary account. For me, I have a GT Bank domiciliary account and it has been serving me. Okay, so that's what I used to set up my own payout. So now let's continue our setup. Remember, if you use a Nigerian if you use Nigeria as your payout, if you use a Nigerian account as your payout method, Facebook is going to pay you according to the rate they think is best. All right, but if you use this Gray or Gish Pay, you are going to convert your dollar at the highest rate, which is the black market rate. But if you use your Nigerian bank account, Facebook will convert it at their own rate, and that rate is usually lower than the black market rate. So for instance, you might make $100, and if you use your Nigerian bank details, Facebook will end up paying you 100 and let's say $120 US. But for me, if I use my domiciliary account, since they pay to my dollar account, I can sell that dollar for 150,000 Naira. So as you can see, the difference is a bit clear, and you shouldn't lose that. So use any of these platforms, GPay, okay. So what I will do, I will log into my GPay account so that I can show you everything step by step. Okay, so I will log into my GPay account so you know that I know what I'm talking about. gpay.com, and no, that's on the website. GPay Africa. Okay, so just follow me. I'm trying to be fast because I know that you don't want your time to be wasted. So now login. Let's log in. So I want to log into my GPay. I want to use GPay for this setup now. So I'll log in, sign in. So they'll ask for my code. So now I already linked my Google Authenticator to my GPay account. So let me get it. 227090. Okay, so submit. So now, as you can see I received some money right here, euros, dollars. All right, so now let me go to my receiving payment. As you can see, these are my accounts. I have dollar account, I have pounds account, I also have I also have euros account. So let me use I think I should use a pounds account for this. So clear junction, account number, sort code, IBAN, address, United Kingdom. Okay, so these are my bank details now. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to hide these bank details so that you won't see them. Okay, so now let's continue our setup. So let's continue our setup. Click on next. So now the first name, let's start with the basics. The first name, this info will be used to set up your payout account so you can earn and get paid. Make sure your first and last name are entered as they appear on your tax document. All right, as you can see, don't make the mistake. Ensure. Okay, now let's talk about tax ID number. If you don't have a tax ID number, this is where you should register a company name, or you get a personal TIN. I think you can get it online, right? So let's say get TIN online. I think you can get it online, but if you cannot, okay, TIN registration. So click on this portal. So we are going to use register for TIN non-individual, register for TIN individual. So I think you should register for this one. So individual, as you can see, server error. This is why I say, okay, this one says non-individual. So unable to load organization types at the moment. As you can see, this is crazy, guys. So as you can see, it's not loading. So what you are going to do, don't waste your time with this. Just contact a CAC agent to register a business name for you. All you need is a business name. Once you get your business name, I think the charge now should not be more than 30K now. I don't know the amount. It can be cheaper, it can be higher, or you can also do it yourself by going to. I don't think you can do it yourself. Actually, you need somebody. But you can also do it yourself if you know how to register on CAC website. But that might be a long process for you. So just contact somebody. Look for somebody online. I don't know if I can recommend somebody to you, or maybe I can add a contact in below this video if you want, or you can also contact me personally to ask for the contact I use to register businesses, or you can look for somebody by yourself. Okay, so now register a business name and get your TIN. All right, the person that does your business registration can also help you get TIN. All you need is a business name. You don't need to register a company. You have to register a business name and you get your TIN. Me, I have my TIN. Okay, so so now let's continue. So now let's assume we have our TIN, which I already do. If you don't forget what I said. Register a business name and get your TIN, or contact a CAC agent and ask them how you can get a TIN. Okay, but most time I suggest you register a business name. All right, register a business name for yourself. Choose a business name for yourself that you can use as time goes on. Think global. Think futuristic. Okay, so now let's assume we have our TIN. So now my name is. So I'll put it here. I'll put my name, my first name, my last name. So your first name is your first name. Your last name is your surname. Don't make that mistake of confusing them. Your first name is your first name. Your last name is your surname. Some persons, I don't know how they do their stuff. They put surname as first name and their first name as last name. That doesn't make any sense. So then choose your date of birth. This one I'll choose. Let me see. Okay. So then my country is Nigeria. All right. Obviously, you're in Nigeria. So if you choose a different country here, you won't be able to set up your payout. So except you have somebody abroad. Okay. So now Nigeria is eligible and hopefully your country is eligible. So select your country. So now business type, I'll choose my business type as individual. So you can see this is where you need to register this is where you need to register your put your business details. That's why I told you to register a business name. For me, I have a business name, right? So I'll select individual. Most times I recommend you select, even if your business is big and all that, select individual. I don't know why I'm telling you that. So now let's continue. Okay, so let's continue. This process are the same, or is the same when you're on a mobile device. Okay, so middle name, I'll leave. Did I use that middle name? Think I'll put a middle name on this one. I'll put my middle name on this one. Then my home address, I might cover all these details so that you don't see them. Okay, so you put your correct address here, the address that appears on your verification document, maybe your national passport, your driver's license, your national ID card, and voter's card. Okay, so put those details that matches with one of your document. Okay, so then your city, which is Benin. I'm in Benin right now. Then Edo State, right? Then postal code 300-211. Then my phone number, put 0706. And email address, put my email address right here. So you to put your email address right there. Okay, then your TIN, this is where you put your TIN now, right? This is where you put your TIN now. So I'm going to put my own TIN. So I'm going to block out that detail so you don't see it. Okay. Okay, so now TIN for now I think is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I think 2 4 6 8 numbers. Okay, so by checking this box, so once you are done by checking this box, I certify that the task identification numbers entered in this flow is true. Okay, yes, it's true, it's correct. I've cross-checked it multiple times. Okay, so how did I get my own TIN? After I registered my CAC my business name with CAC, I simply went to the FIROS. I went to the FIROS and I applied for my TIN. Okay, so I applied for my TIN. I think the person that will do your CAC, will help you apply for that TIN, so you don't have to stress yourself. Okay, so now it says choose how you like to get paid. Payment will be sent to this payout method. You can change your payout method at any time in settings. Okay, so now manually link a bank account. So link your PayPal account. So I'll choose manually link a bank account. Now you can also link your PayPal account. Me, I have a PayPal account, but I don't want to use that PayPal account. Okay, I don't want to use that PayPal account. But if you want to get a PayPal account, I have a course that will show you how to open, verify, and run a PayPal account in Nigeria or any other blacklisted country. Okay, so I'll teach you how to do that. So, but me, I don't want to use PayPal. You know why? Because PayPal is risky. Okay, it's risky, and if they block your account, you would have to provide several documents. But anyways, I have a method that will help you open a legit PayPal account that you can verify with your document without fear. Okay, so I've been using this account for more than almost 2 years now, so without issues. So I have the method, so you can contact me or look below this video to get that method. So anyways, maybe I'll put the link to get the PayPal account, the PayPal course on this video. Okay, so continue. So PayPal is also good for receiving payment from other sources online, not just on Facebook. As you can see, I have about $62 in my PayPal account. So anyways, you can get my course on how to open a PayPal account from blacklisted country, Nigeria, Ghana, and other countries. Okay, so now let's continue our setup. So I'll use a manual bank account. Okay, so I'll use a manual bank account. So now manually link bank account. Enter your bank account information to link your payout method. So for this, I'm going to be using United Kingdom. I don't want to use US because I have a pounds account from GPay. Okay, so I'm going to link that account to this my profile. So now account holder name. So let me go back to my GPay account holder name. So this is my name. All right, so I'll copy that name and paste. Now I say IBAN number, IBAN. For you, the details, the information requested would be different, okay, depending on the country you selected. So let's try again. Let's select United States now. So as you can see, they'll ask for different information. Okay, they'll ask for different information. So let's see. As you can see, Swift code, account number for United States. So now let's go to Nigeria, for instance. Nigeria, they'll ask for Swift code, then account number. So now I know you might be wondering what is a Swift code. For instance, you use GT Bank account, so you just search for GT Bank Swift code. All right, so now GT Bank Swift code is GTB IGB2L. all right, this is your no, don't worry, don't make a mistake. Let's click on it. So let's click on it now. Intermediary bank, Citibank, New York. So now let's look for the Swift code for Nigeria. If you are using a Nigeria bank account, if you are using Nigeria as your country, okay, this is for foreign currency transfers. For transfers of USD into domiciliary account, for transfers of pounds, for transfer of. Now I want us to get this straight. Now what they are telling us here now is, let's say I think Facebook will pay dollars to your account. I think they need you to have a dollar account, but I think they need you to have a dollar account. So that means if you use, I normally use this bank, Standard Chartered Bank. So this is a Swift code for Standard Chartered Bank. So SC Blue S33. This is a Swift code. But now let's look for Nigeria GT Bank Swift code. Nigeria GT Bank Swift code. Okay, let's see. Swift code GTB IGB2L. Let's see, because I'm having some confusion. This is for transfers of USD into domiciliary account through GT Bank London, Intermediary Bank Citibank, Standard Chartered Bank London, through GT Bank London. Let's see, through GT Bank. Let's see, through for transfers of USDT, for transfers of USD into domiciliary account. Okay, I think this is what you need to use, this Swift code, but I am not sure. I'm not so sure. Let's see if we are going to see a Swift code. Well, I think the Swift code, GT Bank Swift code Lagos, SCB, no, as you can see, let's see if we're going to see that Lagos for funds transfer. Okay, well, I think what you are going to use, if you have a GT Bank account, for instance, you can use this Swift code. Now let's try a different bank. Let's say Fidelity Bank Swift code. Fidelity Bank Swift code. All these guys, they are somehow, you know. So Swift code, key information for Fidelity Bank, FIDNGLA. Detailed information about Swift code, FIDTNGLA. We have to get it straight, guys, because once we miss this, that means we have missed it. Branch code access. So let's say name the different Swift code. Let's say is FTI. You know what you were looking for. Use our tool to search. So let's say Nigeria. Let's select bank. Let's say Fidelity Bank. Let's say Lagos. Okay, FID. So let's look for Guaranteed Trust Bank. We have to get it straight, guys, so be patient. So let's say Lagos. So this is GTB INGLAIFP. So this will be the Swift code for Nigeria. But anyways, you're going to ask your bank for the Swift code. But now, if you ask me my opinion, I think when you add any of these Swift code, let's say you use standard for transfer of USD into domiciliary account through Standard Chartered Bank, New York. So you select this Swift code. Then for transfer of USD, don't forget USD into domiciliary account through GT Bank London, this is Swift code to use. All right, this is Swift code to use. But now, once you use your Fidelity Bank account number and use this Swift code, Facebook will pay the money to your account, and GT Bank will now send you dollars. But I'm not so sure. I think GT Bank will convert it to dollar. That is, if you have a domiciliary account, or they will convert it to Naira if you don't have a domiciliary account. So they still bring us back to the point of open a domiciliary account or use GPay and Gray to open account without going to the bank and paying $100 or looking for referrals, looking for referrals or trustees. You get that when you are trying to open a domiciliary account, they will ask you for referrals or reference from two other persons that already own corporate account or domiciliary account. You need those two referrals. So in order to avoid those stress, just use GPay or Gray. Okay, so I'll continue with my GPay. So I'm going to use United Kingdom for this. Okay, I'm going to use United Kingdom for this. So I'll go back. I'll select United Kingdom. Then okay, now that it has appeared, I'll go back now to my GPay and copy my IBAN number, IBAN. Okay, so I'll copy this number and paste it right here. So now I'll click on link. I want them to pay me in pounds so that I can experience pounds and dollars, you know. So Let's continue. Let's wait for it to. Okay, so now this info, okay, see add your tax info. This info is required for tax reporting and should match your most recent tax return. Ensure your pop-up blocker is turned off to view tax verification steps. By tapping verify tax info, you agree that your information will be shared with our service providers in accordance with our data policy, so that they can conduct data processing activities strictly in accordance with their roles as service providers. So let's add our tax info. So now once you click on that, it will say I should continue. So let's continue. So let's continue. Task is requesting access to your name and profile picture. So I'll continue. So let me continue for now. So let me see what will happen. I'll continue. So let's see, because okay, now task information, get started. So individual, then what is your task identification class? I selected individual. I think I was supposed to select business. Let's go back. Individual business. Well, let's go back and see. Let's we're having some issues right here. So let's go back. Let's see. So I had an issue with that setup. So what happened was I made a mistake. So let's go back. Nobody's above mistakes. So let's go back. Let's go to where is my monetization. Click on it and next. So set up a payout method. Country is Nigeria. Then let's start with the basics. So let's continue from where we stopped before. So business type, individual, sole proprietor. Okay, yes. Then I don't know, I don't think I made a mistake. I was just the one thinking I made a mistake. So enter business info, first name, last name, date of birth, and all that. Task ID number. So let me enter my task ID number again. Okay. So it's good to make I made that mistake so that you can understand how things work. Okay. So enter your task ID number. So I've entered it. Okay. Remember how to get your TIN. Right. So let's wait. Okay, so enter your info. All right, so this info is correct. Something went wrong when securely transmitting. Please try again. So let's reload this page. Let's see if we are going to get it. So let's get started again. Completed. Set up payout account. Say completed. So I don't think it's completed, but let's submit for review. That wasn't completed. So it wasn't completed. So let's click on submit for review. Your submission was received. So when the review process is complete, we notify by email. So I think that wasn't correct. Okay, so I made a mistake right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my payout settings right here. Okay, I'm going to go to my payout settings. Click on get started. As you can see, check your earnings, transactions, and all that. Okay, so as you can see, it's asking us to add our tax info because I did not add it that first time. So let's click on add now. So we are going to add. So next. So if we made a mistake, that mistake I made earlier on was a very silly mistake. It's not supposed to happen. Okay, so don't worry, just continue. Now if you made that mistake, you can also come back to your payout settings. You'll see it inside your, if you're using a mobile phone, you'll see it right there. So come to your payout settings. So let's see, let's enter our TIN again. Hopefully it works this time around. Hopefully it works this time around. So click on next. Click on next. So my bank account has been added, which is Clear Junction Limited 8747. Let me see, let me confirm. Okay, my account number is correct. So always confirm your details, guys. So confirm. So confirm. So then add your tax info. So let's add it. So as you can see, it has brought us back to where we were at, where I thought I made a mistake that last time. So now let's continue. So yes, of course, it's supposed to be individual because I selected sole proprietorship and individual. Yes. So are you a US citizen, permanent resident, green card holder, or other US resident? No, I'm not a US citizen. I don't have a permanent resident. I don't have a green card holder, or I'm not a US resident at all. So now, are you acting as an intermediary agent or other person receiving payment on behalf of another person, or as a flow-through entity? No, I'm not acting as an intermediary. Okay. Now, my full name. This is my full name. What name? Country of citizenship. So I'll select Nigeria. Then what country? Tax payer identification number, that is your TIN. I've already entered it. Then click on next. All right, I have a non-US. It's a non-US because you are not a US citizen. So click on next. Then confirm your address. Everything is correct right here. My address is correct right here. Okay, click on next. Now add your mailing address. Your mailing address should be the same as your permanent address. All right, or if you have a different address, I don't know, you can untick this and add it. For me, I have my address. I'm going to use the same address because that is what I use. So now I say provide additional details relating to your services. Now simple. Location of where services are or will be physically performed. Now just select 0% of services will be physically performed inside the United States. We are not in the US. We are not doing anything with the US and all that. So click on next. Now click on I consent to provide electronic signature for the information provided as per IRS form, blah blah blah. So click on certify. Then I certify that I have the capacity to sign for the person identified on line 1 of this form. Line 1. So now type my full name to sign this document. Okay. Then the date of signing. This is 7th July 15, 2024. So click on next. So now, as you can see, this is tax form. So now we're going to review it. As you can see, the name, my name is here, my address is here, my city, my country, the mailing address, everything is the same with the one above. All right, then just review everything and certify and everything, ensure everything is correct. Okay, if it's not correct, simply make changes. So now submit form. Don't worry, everything looks the same on mobile. Okay, it looks the same on mobile. So click on submit form. So now I've clicked that submit form. Okay, so now let's hold on, let's see what happens next. So in case yours doesn't show, if you are on a mobile device like this, once you click on submit, don't worry, once you click on submit and it has loaded for some time, just know that it is done. So now what I'll do now, I'm going to download this PDF. I'll view PDF. As you can see, I'll view it, I'll save it in case of anything. So I'll say task form for my FB page. Okay, so I'll save. So I'll go back to that profile. I'll click on, say get your task document electronically. Yes, I want paperless delivery. Deliver my task document electronically, save paper and all that, blah blah blah. So the email you added will be used to deliver your task document. So ensure you have an active email that you can always access. Okay, that you can always access. So now let's click on done. Okay, let's click on done. So let's click on done. So we are done, guys. So our payout, our everything is, say, it's all set, right? It's all set. So done. So if we load this page now, you see this should disappear. That should disappear. So as you can see, that has disappeared. It's not telling me to build trust and do blah blah blah, verify badge. So now let's go to transactions. As you can see, nothing is showing here now because I just set it up and I've not started making money now. So when I start making money, you see it will appear there. So settings, as you can see, my task information has been verified, my bank account details verified, country verified, business blah blah, everything verified, full name verified and all that. So now if I want to change my details, now I can come here, I can click on edit. As you can see, edit. So I can click on, as you can see, before I edit, I have to verify from my code. So that is a security measure put there by Facebook for you to, so that to avoid people changing your payout method. Okay, so this is, let's see, let's cancel it. I don't want to change this anymore. So why is it not showing? So let's just go back. So I'm trying to just show you around. Okay, so now we are all set up, guys. So if you want to access your pay at any time, once you come to monetization, you should see everything right there. So click on it, you should see everything, your payout setting right there. Okay, if you're on a mobile phone, everything appears similarly. Okay, so that's all for now, and hopefully you set up your in-stream ad successfully and start making money with Facebook content creation. I wish you the best of luck. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment below or drop your questions. You can also contact me on my page if you need support. Don't forget, you can get my PayPal opening course to learn how to open a legit PayPal account from Nigeria and maybe Ghana and other African countries that are blacklisted. So wishing you the best of luck, guys. One love and peace out. So this is my picture right here. So I'm the founder of Sabi Mentors. SabiMentors.com is a platform where you can learn different digital skills. So go on that platform and see courses you can take: website design course, graphic design, video editing, e-commerce, freelancing, affiliate marketing, blogging. They are on the platform, guys. So I wish you the best of luck and peace out. you.